GETMADE Squad, and welcome back to my channel. I hope this video finds you wonderful, great, excellent spirits. What I do want to say for this message is, with this coronavirus going on, the positive thing, one of the positive things I can see out of this is that now people aren't as nasty as they used to be. I know that might be coming out as harsh, but I'm sorry. People were not washing their hands and using sanitizer like they are now. They were not doing that before. I did see a handful of people do it. Like, I'll go to a restaurant with my mom. Every time we go to a restaurant, you know, she uses hand sanitizer. We have it at my job because I work in retail and money is like one of the nastiest things on this planet. So we do use it, but... And of course, all the healthcare people, childcare workers, teachers, things like that do. But the average person typically is not using hand sanitizer like that. So now we're seeing people actually use hand sanitizer, like I said, which is a good thing, and they're washing their hands. Bad thing, of course, is everything is selling out as far as disinfectant and hand sanitizer. But at least we know people are like keeping themselves germ-free, hopefully. Yeah, we need to keep doing this. It shouldn't. Something like this shouldn't happen to get us to realize that we are not taking preventative measures from spreading everyday things like the average cold, the flu which has killed a lot of people or has been like a huge epidemic. People just don't really take it serious. Yes, there are people that get flu vaccines, but people who don't get flu vaccines, they're not sitting there trying to make sure they don't pass that. They're still trying to go to work, sneezing and coughing on everybody, letting the particles all fly out and shoot out everywhere. Oh my gosh, when customers come in, they just sneeze and they just sneeze looking at you, and you're like, are you I know your mama raised you better than that. Why are you sneezing? Anywho, so just this has helped that out. I feel like, but people just need to realize that we should have been doing this stuff to begin with. We should have been taking better care of ourselves when we were sick, and then I'm not going to even touch on us taking care of the environment and the planet. That's a whole different subject. We can't go back to not washing our hands and not using hand sanitizer, because you still can spread other bacterial, viral, I don't even know the technical word I'm trying to look for, particles and whatever. Germs, you can still spread that outside the coronavirus. So please just wash your hands when you leave the restroom. Like, if you could just imagine the amount of people who leave the restroom without washing their hands. And don't touch the handle when you leave. You know, mom always told me grab an extra piece of a towel and open the door. All right, so that was your health announcement. Instead of motivation, it was more of a health thing. Hopefully motivating you to be healthier, make healthier choices, lifestyle, things like that. All right, so let's get into the second reason why we are here. And I have ColourPop products. So the next two videos are gonna be on ColourPop products. The last time I ordered ColourPop was when they first came out. And when they first came out, you know, it was all about the lips, and I was not a big fan. Yes, they were affordable, but everything comes with a cost. So the cost of it being affordable is it dried your lips out like I don't know what. So I was not a big fan. Love the colors, but I was just like, no. They released this collection and I wanted to get it, but I'm balling on a seriously ridiculously tight budget, and I told myself no. You know, I haven't joined that, you know, Makeup Anonymous program or the Wigaholics or whatever. But I still had to come to Jesus, me and myself, and I was like, you cannot keep buying all these products. There's other things that money needs to go towards. So I told myself no. So I told myself no on this purchase. I really want this collection. And Mini-Me came to the rescue. She hooked me up. I love that girl. She's my ride or die. I love her to pieces, the bunch of pieces. I'm so blessed to have her. All right. It is a Sailor Moon collection. Either in high school or young adult, and I want to say more high school, and it came out. I used to watch it all the time. I loved Sailor Moon. I would watch it all the time. So then as I got older, I don't know, I wasn't very confident in who I was. So it's like those shirts I made, the black weird girl vibes. That just wasn't embraced back then, being weird as a black girl. So I just kind of steered away from some of the stuff I like. So I didn't stick with Sailor Moon. I wish I had. I wish I had stuck with anime, because I was into Sailor Moon, Dragon Ball Z, just stuff like that, in that kind of genre, that area of interest, and I just didn't stick with it, and I wish I had. This is the eyeshadow palette, so it's really cool. The packaging is amazing. It's really awesome. Hopefully there's not too much of a glare on there. So this is called the Pretty Guardian pressed powder palette, and so here's what those look like. So you get the palette, and the palette comes with, I'll swatch these, but they do come with, trying to see if they say on here, you get 1, 2, 3 matte shades, 1, 2, 3, 4 shimmers, and I think this one might be a glitter, and the rest are more like a pressed kind of a, what am I trying to say, guys? I cannot think of it. Metallic type of finish. So I think this one's like a glittery, because it looks like it's a pressed glitter. But I've always loved Sailor Moon. I was so oh, and then they canceled. That's what it was too. They canceled the show when I was younger, and I hated that. We never got an ending. We never knew what happened, and they never brought her back. And I forgot when they actually finally brought her back, and by then it was like other things were going on in my life. So this is one of the pressed powder blush. So that's pretty cool how they. I love the packaging. Love, love, love the packaging. So this is the color 20B4. Does this not have a... Okay. I don't know. I guess this doesn't have a name to it. My daughter bought her one too, and she doesn't want to use it because she doesn't want to mess it up. So I'll do the swatches. That's the swatch of the blush right there. It doesn't say, what is the name? Okay, that's weird. Okay, the blush doesn't have a name besides that number that was on there. No, this one says 20B4 too. So what? Oh, wow. Janice. Oh, it says it right there. That was Cat's Eye. My bad. Oh, it said it right there. Cat's Eye. Wow. Somebody watching this is going to be like, it says it on the box. I missed it, okay? I missed it, okay? I was not trying to do it on purpose, but it is what it is. I'm going to try to keep this up with this packaging, but we'll see. But that was more of a pinky blush right there. And this is called From the Moon. Read, girl, read. Reading is fundamental, okay? Okay, so that's the same type of packaging on there. So I don't know who came up with this concept, but I love the concept. You know, they took their time. They did it right. Okay, wait. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh, I'm having so much issues with the video. Okay, what I just swatched is this one. Okay, oh my gosh. Which was From the Moon. I don't know where the little... Okay, From the Moon was the pink. I was like, why do they both look pink? Look, I just told you I'm going through a lot. Look, you see I'm going through a lot because my scarf is receding off my head. So there's just a lot going on right now, okay? It's like that Ray J meme where his beanie kept going. That's what mine's doing, okay? So I'm struggling, all right? The struggle is real. All right. Now we got it together, guys. But I was correct. The packaging still is the same. Okay, now this is Cat's Eye. Okay, so Cat's Eye is going to be more of a peachy shade, and it's going to have shimmer in it. So From the Moon was matte. So if you prefer a matte finish, then that would be for you. If you don't have a preference, then either one will work. Hopefully you can see that. But that's more of a peachy shade. So, of course, on different skin tones, it will show up a certain way. So, my skin tone, I should be able to pull it off. I don't know if you're on the other spectrum. I don't know if you're darker skin tone. I don't know how that's going to look on you. Got the whole set. So it comes with those two. The palette, eyeshadow palette, the two blushes, and it comes with two glitters. And let's see if I know what I'm doing this time. This is called Moonlight Legend. Okay. And this is going to be a pink glitter. Now, like I said, that's a strong smell. It smells like that lip smacker lip balm in slight, like if you're in a nail shop getting your nails done. That's like the mixture I get with that. But I'm not familiar, I like repeating myself, with their glitters or any of their products. So that's like a jelly type of glitter. I guess you don't have to use some type of base to use it. Glitterally obsessed. So we shall see. I've seen people use their glitters. I've just never personally used them, so it will be interesting. And then this is Moon Prism Power. Moon Prism Power. And this is going to be more of a purple base. So you got your purples and your blues and oranges in there. I mean, these are really pretty glitters. I'm just not familiar with them. I don't know how that consistency works, how long it takes to dry, but we shall see. And then you get 2 lip bundles. So Sailor Moon and Bunhead. So those are these right here. This is Sailor Moon. This is Bunhead. I did see, don't know the name, but I did see someone with darker skin tone using, that's Bunhead right there, using the lipsticks. So they work great on any skin tone. Shouldn't have any issues with those. This has the brush on the end, and this is more of a lip gloss. So when she tried it on, Bunhead looked like it was a matte. So this is probably going to dry down to a matte finish. And then you can always add Sailor Moon on top if you want to get that glimmer. Or if you just want to wear it separately. Because I've been into lip glosses a lot lately. The second bundle, here's the packaging. Really cute packaging. Like the whole thing, they did really good with this packaging. I think they did really, really good with it. Usagi, oh, so sorry, and Moon Tiara. So that's these right here. So the Moon Tiara is the one on the bottom, and then that other. See, as you can tell, I haven't watched it in a while. I don't know. Those two pinks are the ones I just watched. They almost look the same. One's more pinky, lighter pinky, or the other one's more darker fuchsia. So the bottom is what I did first, and then the top bundle is what I did second. Alright guys, so I'm trying out a new primer. This is the Invisible Oil Blocking Gel Primer from Black Opal. I wanted to try it. I didn't intentionally go in to get this, but I was in the section and I was like, okay, I'll try it. So it looks like this, has like a gel consistency to it. And I'm just going to press it into the areas that I need the oil coverage to mattify. But I had gone in to try out the banana powder. And of course, I saw this. I was like, ooh, I want to try. So I got this to try out for you guys and review. So I've been wearing this primer for almost a week now. And it's okay. I still think I would prefer my Ulta mattifying primer. So out of the ones I've tried, the L'Oreal Matte Lock, the Rimmel London one, and the this Black Opal one. What other primers have I used? I'm trying to think, guys. Oh, the Makeup Revolution one, that charcoal one. The Motives one. Out of all those, I still think Ulta so far is my number one. Oh, the Can't Stop, Won't Stop by NYX. As far as oil blocking, so this is all that's I'm only rating them on their ability to block oil. I'm supersonic with the vinyls. Okay, so to deepen it up, that crease area up, I'm going to go in with my Jackie Aina palette, and I'm going to mix the shades Credit and Ginger together so that the Credit is not too dark, and I do still have my tape on my mirror. So we're just going to dip into Ginger mostly and pick up a little bit of Credit so that's not too dark. And we're just going to put that into the crease area. Volcano in the island, you don't want no problems. All you jokers need to grow up. You ain't know it then, I ain't know it. Hey, my credit card didn't go through. I'm balling, I feel like I'm going. Okay, so I did notice that the eyeshadow was dragging, like creating drag marks across my base. And I don't typically have that. So that means I don't feel like it's my base or my brush. I feel like it's the eyeshadow itself. So I think that speaks towards the quality of the eyeshadow. I am getting a lot of fallout with just the first one that I'm using. So what I do with fallout is, like, once it happens, the second time I go in, I kind of just lightly kind of pick up those particles of the shadow so that I just don't lose it. And now I'm just kind of blending out the edges of that, the crease color we put in. Okay guys, we are going to do a halo look. I love cut creases. I love halos and cut creases. So I don't know what to say. I know some people are just over them, but I still like them. I just love the way it looks. But you can definitely, if you're following this tutorial, just instead of cutting the crease and doing the halo, you can just add the shimmers directly to the eye. A few things I want to say about doing a cut crease. If you have hooded eyelids like myself, make sure that when you're doing the cut crease, you keep your eyes open and that you don't raise up your eyebrows like this, because you want to look and see where that hood falls, and you want your crease to come slightly above that hood. Because if you do it right exactly under the hood, once your eyes relax, you won't see your cut crease. It'll have fallen into underneath your hood, and all that work would have been for nothing. So using the cut crease on hooded eyes gives us that kind of fake crease area. It's also good for monolids, and I've said that before. Using a cut crease on monolids gives the illusion of having a crease. So make sure you just look yourself straight on in the mirror and know where your shape needs to go. So when your eyes are relaxed, people can still see your cut crease. I'm going to use the excess that's on that first brush I used for that coral color. And I'm just going to do that, I call it shushing motion, shush, 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 shush. And that's going to blend those lines together so that it's a seamless transition, that you create that gradient look.
Girl, just stop pretending, and that's new beginners. This is music with a new lieutenant. Way too moist, just hit you with that stupid vision. Man, I'm bored, jokers in my super's finished. About to sip it, sir. Need to quit this sipping, sir.
I use Twilight Flash for the crease, and then I use the Jackie Aina, the two colors I mixed together to deepen that crease area. Once I cut my crease, I went ahead and did Tuxedo Rose, that coral color. I did go ahead and use that on the outer parts because I felt like I could get away with that with this look because it does play into the Rockets colors. And then of course I used Justice because it was yellow. So Tuxedo and Rose, remember, are going to have a shimmer to them. They're your shimmer shades, while Twilight Flash was matte. And then to do the middle part, I couldn't decide. Like these foil metallic, they're not foils, but the metallic shades in here, the metallic shimmers in here, they are really gorgeous, really gorgeous. So it's really hard to pick which one to use. So I went ahead and used Full Moon because I just felt like that was just closer to what I was wearing. But now I'm like, ooh, I probably should use Silver Millennium. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I could play around. I know I'm probably going to use these a lot in different looks because I really do like metallics and shimmer metallics. They look really pretty to complete your look, and the way the light hits your eyes and you got that glint, that glare. You're just like, yes. Even when I don't have on like full eyeshadow, I just wear lashes, putting that little glint of shimmer. Oh my gosh, gorgeous. I did pick up another Black Opal product. Instead of getting that banana powder, I got this, which is their Invisible Oil Blocking Loose Powder. Invisible. Black Opal, that's not invisible. Now, it's invisible on people with darker skin tones, but on my shade and lighter, it's just, it doesn't work. When you first put it on, it looks like it might be okay, but then like 30 minutes later, or once it oxidizes on the face, it gets a little darker, which is not bad, but it doesn't match the rest of my body. So I just have this really almost orangey face. I don't want to say orangey, just a really warm face, and this not so warm body and hands attached to it. So it's just not for me. I don't feel like it kept my oil at bay that long either. But it was worth a try, you know, to see if it would work. But I was really hoping it did.
Pretty flocker with the prayer hands. I said it once and I'ma say it again. You roller coaster in Vegas, man. I look closer to the greatest. That statement is daily debated. I'm slaughterhousing on the pavement. Tell Charlemagne that we just dated. You can't even catch on my cadences. Just cause you lazy and faded. You wash up and wanna be famous. All the misfits, they've been waiting. I'm about to play this on the stages. I'm about to see them in amazement. I'm supersonic with the vinyls. Ayy, tectonic volcano in the island. You don't want no problems. All you jokers need to grow up. You ain't know it then, now you know it. Ayy, my credit card didn't go through. I'm balling, I feel like I'm Goku. Ayy, yeah, come again. Ayy, yeah, feel like I'm Goku. Come again, hey, yeah,
Okay, squad, so I ran out of time. So per usual, I don't know. Anywho, so I ran out of time, so I wasn't able to complete everything on camera, but I pretty much did everything besides, I think I added the lashes off camera. And I did, the clip you see me putting on the lippy is of me now and not at the time I did the video, but that is what I wore all day. I did wear that one, and I was wearing I am wearing, this is the lip gloss in Moon Tiara. So this was the peachier shade out of the two. Overall thoughts about the palette and everything. Well, not everything, but the eyeshadow palette so far, and then the lippy. Lippy is your typical lip gloss. Wasn't like great, but wasn't horrible. It's just your average old regular lip gloss. Nothing, like I said, nothing that stands out great about it, but nothing bad. So I was still, I mean, not still, but of course, I would wear the lippy because it's just your average lip gloss. It doesn't last all day. It will fade or get eaten up by your lips. I don't know where lip gloss goes. It goes somewhere, I guess, into your skin. So your skin eats it up. Typical lip gloss. I did just wear it by itself. I put a little bit of lip balm on, but this is just a lip gloss by itself without any lip liner or anything like that. As far as the eyeshadow stayed all day. I didn't have any problems with creasing. Wait, before I say that, let me look before I say that on camera. Okay, we're good. So, there isn't any problem with the creasing. So eyeshadow still looks the way I did it earlier today. And when I mean earlier today, it's like 3:48. So when I record that, it's been 12 hours because I recorded that at 3 in the afternoon. So it's been 12 hours, and I'm increasing with the eyeshadow. Eyeshadow is fine. Now, before I got on camera, I should have did this before, but before I got on camera, I did have to re-add the inner corner. So that particular shade was weird. Let me find the palette. Okay, so that shade that I used was the Silver Millennium. Yeah, Silver Millennium, and that's this shade right here. It's called silver, but it is not a silver, so that's weird. So the thing with the Silver Millennium, the formula is different than the other shimmers in here. I don't know how to explain it, but it actually, like, I don't know, just it moves like as one. It's almost like a powdered gel texture. I just don't know how to explain it, but it's just a weird texture for the eyeshadow. So I feel like that weirdness is why it doesn't last all day. As you saw, I did use Silver Crystal as my highlight, and that was fine. You know, that lasted on my face, so I had any issues with that. Full Moon is the other shimmer, and that's what I used on my eyelids. No issues with that one. So I'm not sure what's up with the formulation of Silver Millennium, but it just moves different, and it wouldn't like go on my go on really well as a brow highlight. So I just don't feel like that one is gonna last too long. Or if you use it, maybe use it after you put the base down, like use it directly with something tacky that's really gonna hold on to it. My inner corners, I don't typically put a base or anything on there before I put the inner corner highlight, because usually they're fine. This is the first time I've used one that was kind of like, And you saw in the video, I put it on there, and it's like you can't even tell the difference. Like, I tried again to put some more on there for the video, and you still can't really see that big of a difference. So yeah, and you know what? I didn't use the blush. I don't know why I didn't use the blush. Why I used my crayon case matte book. I'm just so used to it. I completely forgot that kit came with this collection came with a blush. Like, that didn't make any sense, right? The whole point was to review the collection, and the one thing I needed to review was the blush, and I did not. So I will have to review the blushes on a different look. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will try to edit it down so it's not too long, but as I stated, if I haven't cut that part out, as I've stated, it's going to be long because I did the swatches and I'm talking about the products. So typically with product reviews, the videos do get longer, especially when they're makeup related. And I have a lot of stuff a lot of products within the video. So I do hope you enjoyed it. If you purchased the Sailor Moon collection, let me know what you think. Are you a ColourPop fans? I know there's a lot of ColourPop fans out there, and I know some people aren't impressed with the pigmentation on some of the items that ColourPop produces, but so far with this eyeshadow palette, I think it's pretty decent. I think it did really well. I don't know if I would say it's better than my crayon case or light gold or my Jackie Aina and Bad Habit Beauty. Remember those little ones? There were like 6 of them in the little afters collections. But it's not a bad palette. It's better than the Amore Us Bubble Pop. Actually, no. I would put them on the same scale. So I put them on the same level. So almost like a beauty supply store level, but not horrible, but just a nice. Does that make sense? I feel like it doesn't make sense. But I hope it makes sense. Like it's just right in the middle. So it's not horrible. It's not chalky. It doesn't show up, but it's not like the best. And there is some fallout with at least one of the matte colors. So I would put it at the middle of the road, and then it has that weird texture, that one. So yeah. Alright guys, if you like product reviews like this, definitely give this video a thumbs up. I'm glad I got to try some ColourPop Cosmetics, and I look forward to the other palettes I review and see what other looks I can create. Hit the subscribe button. It's free. Join the squad. We're a group of amazing people, so join us. And don't forget to hit that, once you subscribe, right next to that you're going to hit that bell so you can get notifications so you know when the new videos head your way. Thank you guys so much if you stayed through this whole entire video. I greatly appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.